Hi, hello, this is Holger again from BDR Germany. I want to speak about the fabulous masks that BDR offers not only to the beauticians in their clinics and institutes, but also to doctors and for you for home care. First aid first choice means that all these masks have an immediate result and are packed with dermaceutical high-tech ingredients, and everybody who uses them loves them. So let me quickly introduce one by one. All informations concerning the masks you will find in the brochure. Optimize and perfectionize your beauty. So all sorts of tips you will find in that brochure. The first mask I'd like to speak about is our laser effect mask, because it's the most with the most density of active ingredients, with a unique formula that makes this mask considered to be one of the worldwide most active masks, red carpet mask I call her. The laser effect mask contains of 5 different peptides in a cocktail that provide an immediate, intense cell activation, a regenerating effect, a moisturizing and firming effect. This is a really beautiful, pure energy cocktail, a stealth simulating cocktail of peptides and of several other ingredients like hyaluronic acid, bisabolol, licorice, which also helps to strengthen the vascular system, tocopherol, which is vitamin E. And the laser effect mask contains of so many wonderful ingredients that you can really see not only the effect for a day. If you leave it on for, let's say, half hour, 40 minutes, if you find that time, the effect will even last for a week. Very easy to use. Laser effect mask is packed in a liquid, and already the carrier material is a biocells, and it's very easy to handle. So in the institute, the esthetician would even use the paper which covers the original material in front and behind the original mask, made from a tissue. So this tissue before the mask and behind the mask can be used for other areas. For example, for the palms of the hand, for the back of the hand, for the neck, or for the chest. The original mask is hidden in between those two fibers, in between those two tissue materials, paper tissue materials. So don't throw them. They are also really good to nourish other areas of the skin, of the body. And then this mask is simply placed onto the face, and it has to be made sure and secure that the skin and the mask lays really right on the skin, without bubbles, without wrinkles. So the more even the mask is placed onto the surface of the skin, the more easy it is to also to kind of iron the wrinkles away. The minimum work-in time will be approximately 15 minutes. But you could really leave that mask on until it's nearly dried, because also the carrier material gives an extra impact of positive effects to the skin. There is also 2 little parts you may use a scissor for. There is a little part underneath the eye that in professional use would just cover the eyes and the lashes. For home use, I would recommend to cut that area out, to take this little part away, or to just put it onto the cheek and then not cover the eye.
Smaller faces might need a little cut maybe on the sides to make sure the product really lays very beautifully and without wrinkles. So there is already 2-3 pre-cuts on the sides. If you need an extra one, don't hesitate to cut that mask one more time. And then it's quite simple. It's just very easy. It needs to be placed onto the face and stretched, and needs to be put in the way that it really lays nicely without any wrinkles, very flat, without any bubbles on the face. Keep it right there, stretch it to the area it needs to be stretched, hold it up, bring it up, and then keep it on for at least 15 minutes, better even a little longer. Yeah, so quite simple, quite easy, and wonderful effect. Now that material would again also take on the liquid which is inside, which is left inside the packaging. So maybe you want to use the liquid again on that material, so there will be always some extra drops, and then place it again in here to maybe use it for the next day one more time. It has to soak the residues which is left in the package. So if you're lucky, you might as well use it for another day. So let's go back to the theory. The laser effect mask contains so many positive ingredients. It's considered to be the red carpet mask when jealousy is guaranteed. This is my best recommendation if you meet friends from school time and you have a nice meeting with people that can be easily jealous. They should be easily jealous, so use this mask. So the biotechnological skin tissue from the medical field also replaces and reconstructs missing molecules, already the carrier material for the liquids, and leave it on the longer the better. That mask is incredible. The other BDR masks, next one to speak about is the BioCell mask. BioCell mask is a wonderful product that contains matrixyl. Matrixyl takes care of the reproduction of the skin-own tissue, the skin-own fiber material. Hyaluronic acid is a wonderful material for moisturizing the deep tissues. Then there is a cocktail of phytosubstances like honey, cucumber, licorice, vitamin C. So this mask will be perfect to smooth and to soothe wrinkles, to stimulate the collagen synthesis, and it is also wonderful to work with. The material is more or less a very, very thin. Also here we have in front of the mask we have the blue cover that can be used on other areas of the skin, of the body. Then in front of the mask you will find a plastic cover, and the tissue which is right between those two, that is the tissue we want to place perfectly on the skin. It might be very simple for you to place the mask together with the blue part on the skin, because then once the blue part and the plastic part is removed, you will see how slippery, because this is really fully soaked in those rich ingredients. And also this mask needs to be placed perfectly straight without bubbles and wrinkles onto the skin. Most people will tell me when they use it at home, they will leave the blue part on the mask, put the mask on the face, and then remove the blue tissue that covers on one side. So remove the plastic, put the mask on the face, and you can see how wet, how fully soaked of precious ingredients that is. This is a the first choice for stressed skin. We want to desensitize the skin, make the skin less irritated, give her more threshold, give the skin really a cocktail of moisture. And the work-in time could be easily 15 to 20 minutes. Take it off inside the bag. If you're lucky, you might find some extra drops also in there. Take them out, massage them like an ampoule liquid on the face, and just enjoy that. We recommend this mask also if the skin is very stressed, for example, right behind the treatment of a stimulating needling. This is a perfect mask also to de-stress the skin after, for example, some treatments with MNT needles. Whenever the skin needs to be calmed down, that is a good choice to use this mask. It's beautifully anti-wrinkle, anti-aging, and you can see there is a lot of liquid inside. Third mask, stretch lift mask, is not only a lifting mask, but also a very strongly anti-inflammatory mask. So whenever there is clients with redness, with couperose, with problems of inflammations, when the skin needs not only a boost for fiber tissue, but also against redness. Why this combination takes place is very easy to explain. Red vessels, widened vessels, they need an extra impact on the tissue around to have a certain compression. And that is the same effect what a lifting mask does. Whenever the fiber tissue is densified, that means also more compression for the blood vessels, for the microvascular system. So this mask gives more density to those fibers, gives more lifting effect, and in the same time it's a compression against redness. So the stretch lift mask, that is also very something very special. We will find here another material which is more a thicker tissue, covered in the front and behind the mask as well, with two different tissues again. So this is how she looks like. One side there is the musk tissue, this looks like this. The other side is the more shiny part, looks a little bit like a plastic tissue, and under the mask there is a little extra, and that is quite important. So take that mask, use the matte part, the tissue part, place that onto the face, and then already take down the plastic part. Then the mask is placed straight, perfect, without bubbles, without wrinkles. On the sides you will find a little part that goes behind the ears, and that part down here then will lift up the chin and the neck area, and that again is placed right behind the ear, right and left, and that will give some extra stability to the neck and to the chin line area. This mask is also left on for at least 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and it's soaked with precious ingredients that need to be massaged into the skin right after the treatment. There is marigold extract, there is licorice extract, there is hyaluronic acid inside. You will find horse chestnut extract, which is also quite important to stabilize the vascular system. So this mask is perfect for redness and loss of stability. The next masks are our refresh masks. This is really a beautiful feeling, especially when they are kept in the fridge. In summertime, they are incredible. They are beautiful. The refresh mask is not fiber masks or like a tissue masks. It's a jelly. It's a jelly made from agar. Agar, that is also a plant compound, so we're not using any jellies from the animal kingdom, so there is no, it's all vegan, this jelly material. And the refresh masks come in different sizes. So there's one for the face, looks like this, and this mask is a see-through mask, also covered in really precious ingredients like allantoin, which helps to prevent from scarring, helps in the epithelialization process. And this mask is just being placed best when laying down. The other masks can be easily applied when also during work or during watching a movie. This mask would slide off the face because it's really a slippery gel, and so the first 5 minutes I would recommend to lay down, and then it kind of really gets stuck to the surface of the skin. And in here you will find epidermal growth factors, you will find allantoin, hyaluronic acid. This mask brings down also redness. This is really nicely calming and refreshing, especially in summertime when their skin was exposed to the sun. It's beautifully refreshing. In addition to this mask for the face, there is a mask that is formed for the neck. In addition, there is also a mask, well, it says use it once a week, but this eye mask has so many fans already. This eye mask can be used even daily. It looks like drops, and the drops are soaked in the BDR formula of the refresh masks. In addition, we had put some extra ceramides in here, and it's quite simple to explain. These drops are being put with a wider part to the outside when we want to work against wrinkles. And the bigger part, the thicker part of the drop is put towards the nose when we want to work against swelling. So when we don't need so much material out here. So they can of course be placed on both sides. My recommendation is always to put the larger part to the outside and the thinner part to the inside, and that can be kept on also like a minimum of 10 minutes, but can be easily also for the daily routine can be used every day, like up to 20 minutes, and you can watch the wrinkles and the dryness disappear slowly but surely. It even happened to me not only once that I left the house with the masks on. Thank God they're transparent, thank God they're see-through, nobody recognized, but then I love them and I just recommend them highly because we have a really nice cocktail of growth factors. That there is the hyaluronan will be built in the epidermal layers. We have a vitalization of the epidermis through the EGF, a wonderful epithelialization on the face, so that mask is just a must-have. There is also a professional product which is packed a little more simple, but it's also, we also give that to clients. We also sell that to clients, especially to those who have problems with inflammations, maybe with acne. So the Refresh professional masks contains parallel of extra OPC and microsilver. And that is the mask that I would then recommend also very highly to clients that have to suffer from acne. Inside the Beauty Institute, inside the clinic of estheticians, these masks are used very often, and very often they are combined with a light therapy. BDR recommends to use a calming light with blue rays in order to stabilize and to raise the amount of the happy hormone of serotonin, and also the blue light also would take down the possibility to nourish propionibacteria. So the blue light also is very good for people with acne. They are very successful, is the top sellers worldwide of the BDR system. Everybody just loves them, and I am sure you already have chosen the right one for your clients or for your personal use.